Tonight on Traffic Blues, a crash on the M50 causes serious congestion.
Oh, well, let's believe he hit the Armco barrier here and took off up in the air.
A man is arrested for drink driving.
I can smell drink off you, okay?
And a car fails to stop for traffic core in Donegal.
Wrong side of the roundabout there now, wrong side of the roundabout. Lads, can you organise this thing or this fella's going to kill someone?
Our roads are busier than ever. Over 2 million cars, 130 million tons of freight, all on the move. Whether we travel by bus, truck or car, cycle or walk, every one of us is affected by what happens on our roads. Irish roads have got so dangerous that 4 years ago a dedicated unit of An Garda Síochána was set up to help enforce the rules of the road. For the first time on Irish television, we revealed the work of the 1,200 men and women of the Traffic Corps. Over the last year, we followed units from Donegal and Louth to Dublin, officers who spend their lives on the road, and see just how badly behaved we really can be.
I don't want anyone ever coming knocking on my door, sent as a member of my family after being killed. I don't ever want that day to happen.
Unfortunately, if we all have a blasé attitude that we can all drive around whatever speed we want, unfortunately, there will be fatalities on the road.
We're there to create a safe environment on the road and take off the road the people that are transgressing the law. We want them off the road. There's no place for them on our roads.
Gardaí Eamon Boland and Mick Croak work with the motorway unit in Dublin Castle. They mostly patrol the M50 in a high-vis Jeep.
We just received a radio message from control that southbound on the M50 at Tala that there's a car after overturning. There's a number of people trapped inside in the car at the moment. That's about all the information we have at the moment. There are other units on the way, so we'll just wait and see when we get on scene in a couple of minutes what the situation is.
Control to any of them pop out the units going to the M50.
Tango Bravo 20, we're just at the N4, N50 at the moment. Control over.
Roger, yeah. I tell you lads, there's a huge problem here with the usual rubberneckers. People who have nothing to do with us here are causing absolute chaos. The sooner we can get people out here, the better now, just to get these people moved on.
Yeah, about 3 minutes now we'll be at scene, over.
Roger, fair play, thanks.
Despite their flashing lights and blaring sirens, some road users are slow to give way.
This is what you're up against.
See, this is what you're up against. Look at this. Look, complete reaction.
Already, the crash has caused a major tailback on the M50.
You can see yourself what can happen here in the space of a couple of minutes.
Eamon has to push through as best he can.
With any accident on the M50 or any road, the road will be blocked and people will have to make their way around this accident scene, and it's essential that we get there as quickly as possible so that if we do have to close the road down, we'll close the road down and let the emergency services work, or in case we might have to let the traffic move slowly by the accident scene while we're there investigating it.
A car has crashed on the overtaking lane. The driver is trapped inside. The fire brigade have managed to get her out. The paramedics take over. 1/3 of crashes on Irish roads are single vehicle collisions like this one. Of these crashes, 1 in 3 is fatal. This woman was fortunate to escape with minor injuries, but she was wearing her seatbelt. In the meantime, the crash site still needs to be cleared, so the traffic can get moving again. A motorway construction team are at hand to help out.
Now, we're led to believe that she hit the Armco barrier here and took off up in the air and landed on her roof or on her side on the road and carried on to where the crash position is. That's at the moment. That'll have to be clarified with other witnesses that we take at the scene. So we can see the mark here where the initial start of the accident happened, where she took off and ended up in the crash position where it is here now at the moment. So it's a single accident vehicle, and we're just going to clear the road now. And she's not too seriously injured at the time being, so hopefully everything is okay.
The forensic collision unit's report confirmed that the car had hit the barrier, travelled almost 20 metres in the air, landed and then travelled another 33 metres. A quick-thinking truck driver blocked both lanes to stop other motorists from hitting the car. A couple of minutes later, and the M50 traffic is moving again. Donegal. Gardaí Eamon Rorty and Colin Mooney are based in Burnfoot Station. They cover the Inishowen Peninsula, an area that has seen a lot of road deaths, mainly due to speeding and young driver behaviour. Eamon and Colin are part of a special traffic unit set up here a few years ago to deal with the problem.
Really, a big part of the traffic corps we set up in Burnfoot was as a result of a lot of traffic accidents that had happened. But it is very difficult to instill into the young people the dangers involved in driving badly. The consequences can be dire for them and their families.
They've just stopped a car that's in bad repair, and the driver is just 17.
Any ID on you? Know how much your name on it?
It's overheating too, is it?
Right. Just go down that for a second.
There's an insurance disc on the window.
Where's the smoke coming out of? The car's obviously in fairly poor condition. There's some smoke coming from under the bonnet. I'd imagine it's overheating. In general, the car is very rough. Now, the young fella claims to have a driving licence. He doesn't have it with him. He's on a provisional licence and he's driving unaccompanied. So I'm going to have a good look around the car and talk to him about the condition of the car. Do you know there's smoke coming from under the bonnet? Pull the bonnet. Show me now what you mean. Good man. You lost the water cap. Huh? She needs water, yeah, she does need water.
It's quite
you
obvious.
can see the water evaporating. What's the tires like?
Although the car is in bad condition, they decide to give the driver a chance to get it in order.
You're only starting out in the road now. You have no wing mirror, okay? You're driving a car that has smoke billowing from the bonnet. Look at that. That's not ideal. The car is very rough. You have no driving licence with you. You have no L plates up. You don't have a fully qualified driver with you. You're not getting off to the best start in it.
He would be a stereotypical young lad from Donegal who really and truly will do anything to get in behind the wheel of a car. They'll drive any car regardless of its condition. They'll just want to be out there going around, being seen to be on the road by their peers. So they'll drive anything, and that car would be a particularly bad example.
Colin has put a request through to the station for records on the car and driver and has just got the details back. It turns out this driver has already come to the traffic corps' attention.
138 kilometres an hour in Letterkenny in November.
Who stopped him? Do you know?
Who stopped him on that, do you know?
Was it this car? What was the car?
Huh?
The car, was it this car?
Yeah, yeah. All right, Jerry, thanks.
You were doing a bit of speeding, I'd say, Letterkenny.
Way back ago, was it?
November. A month ago. 138 kilometres an hour and 100.
Given the condition of the car and the driver's age, Eamon has decided to refer him to a juvenile liaison officer, or a JLO.
Okay, JLO is where someone of your age can be facilitated by way of a caution. Because you're driving unaccompanied, no L plates up, no wing mirror, the car isn't cleared, all sorts of problems, okay? So what's going to happen is I'm going to fill in a form when I get back to the station, and the local juvenile officer will be in contact with you.
There were over 4,000 young people referred to the Juvenile Diversion Programme for traffic-related incidents in 2008. The young person may be given a caution under the programme, but there are no court proceedings involved. Research over the years shows that 2 out of every 3 drivers in the JLO scheme don't come to Garda attention again.
More than likely he will be given a formal caution, which would really be a slap in the wrist telling him not to do it again, because the next step for him is to court. It is quite effective. It's the first time maybe that these young men see the inside of a Garda station, and a lot of them don't want to go down that route again, and they say, okay, enough's enough, I have to cop on. And their families also will be involved in it, so obviously they're going to have an influence on the young man's attitude and where they see him going, so hopefully it might teach him a lesson.
Okay. Take this car to Bridge End, get into it, whatever you need to get into it, diesel, water, and get it home. I don't want to see it tonight again. It's not fit to be on the road at the moment with that there happening. Okay? So get it straight home. All right? Good man.